And you want to know what's really funny about this too? Is that somehow this preaching is seen as anti-woman. You know, so it's like you have this narrative that oh, I'm just preaching this because I'm anti-woman and I'm just, you know, defending the big, bad, mean men or something. You know, some pastor with that's half lesbian or something, you know, just hates men or something. Thinks I'm misogynistic for teaching that, hey, this is a marital obligation. But here's the true story, my friend. More times in the last 20 years, it is the woman saying, I'm upset because my husband is refusing to be intimate with me. My husband is no longer interested in me. What do I do? And the wife is upset. Way more than the man coming and saying, oh, my wife is refusing to be intimate with me. What do I do? You know, it's actually the other way around. And maybe that's why when you read it in the Bible, it actually goes both ways. It's actually a two-way street. It's saying, hey, the man should not deny his wife this relationship. The woman should not deny her husband this relationship. This is actually a very egalitarian text in the Bible. You know, there are some texts in the Bible that make it clear that the husband's the authority and that the wife's supposed to submit. But yet this text is one of the most egalitarian texts in the Bible when it literally says, the wife hath not power of her own body but the husband, and likewise also the husband hath not power of his own body but the wife. I mean, that sounds pretty stinking fair to me. What is the problem? What is the malfunction? I'm not just saying, hey, you know, if you're a woman and you don't feel like it, hey, you need to spend time with your husband anyway and get physical with your husband. I'm saying also that if you're a husband and you don't feel like it, you know what? You still need to give your wife what she needs and make her happy too. It's a two-way street. It's one of the most egalitarian texts in the Bible. And yet these feminist, weirdo feminazis are trying to ruin it for us out in the world. And then it creeps into God's house. And then you have somebody who claims to be a man of God. And then you wonder why these people are cowards in other areas. You know, if a man of God doesn't have the stones to get up and preach 1 Corinthians 7, which is one of the clearest verses in the Bible, and let me tell you something, I know I'm not wrong about this. I would sooner believe I was wrong about the Jews and Israel and the rapture and everything else than to think I'm wrong about this, because this is like the clearest verse in the whole Bible. There's only one reason to preach wrong on 1 Corinthians chapter 7. It's because you're a weenie. Okay? That's the only reason. The only reason to preach wrong on 1 Corinthians 7 is that you're a coward